There's something inside you waiting to be awakened. You may not see it right now, but you already carry the power you've been praying for. Every tear, every setback, every silent battle has been shaping something divine within you. You keep asking God to send help, but heaven is whispering, you already have it. Use it. You are the chosen one, handpicked, set apart, placed in this very moment for a reason that goes beyond what your eyes can see. But here's the truth. Many chosen ones don't even realize the power they hold. They carry light and healing, yet they walk around feeling lost and weak. What you need most right now is not outside you. It's already within you. God has already given you the strength, the insight, the wisdom, and the spirit to overcome. You've been equipped since day one, but life, pain, and disappointment have covered that truth like dust over gold. It's time to uncover it. It's time to use it. You are about to receive a magical gift, a spiritual release of wealth, knowledge, and favor that has been held back until now. There was no resistance in the delay. It was alignment, blessed one. Heaven says the right time has come. Right now, at this very moment, hidden promises start to come true. What's about to happen won't happen through hard work, but through discovery. The doors that used to push you back are about to give in to your power. Oil that has been saved for many years is being poured over your name. Don't scroll down, picked one. You are being called back to remember. This holy moment has been built up from every loss, battle, and quiet prayer. It's not going to happen. It's right here. And heaven has picked you to carry it. Get your heart ready. Put your hands up. What's about to come out will change not only your earnings, but also the person you choose to marry in the future. Don't question yourself when you look at your hands. Be aware of them. These are the hands that have carried heavy things, made dreams, and dried tears. They also hold a secret heaven that was put there before time started. People on earth call them lines, but in heaven, they're called divination. It's not a mistake that you see or even feel. As a sign of wonder, expression, and power. It is this mark. It's not body, it's sound. Heaven etched it to show that you were not a normal chosen one. You bring the code from heaven. That's why you can't fit in with other people. That's why storms hit you early and lessons were tough. You're meant for more. And that mark doesn't mean anything. It makes sense. God doesn't mark things that He doesn't plan to move. This letter M is your holy passport. Your proof that fate knows who you are, even when other people don't. You've said, why does it feel like I'm waiting while others are rising? But heaven was never late. It was aligning. Silence wasn't rejection. It was refinement. Every delay was a calibration, a sacred pause before acceleration. You were being trained in rooms where no one clapped, tested in seasons where no one saw, molded in moments where no one understood. But God did. He hid you until the soil of your spirit was ready to sustain the blessing you prayed for. I know that silence. I've stood in those same invisible seasons, wondering if my prayers were lost somewhere between heaven and earth. But every time I tried to force what wasn't ready, it crumbled. When I finally surrendered, heaven whispered, "You were never waiting on me. I was ready for you." That's what's going on now. Now that you're an adult, you can hold what God is letting go of you. Chosen one. The fighting around you wasn't a mistake. Yes, it was praise. The enemy saw your mark before you did. That's why the stress rose. People changed their ties, and doors shut. You were being pushed in a way that only heaven could plan. Everyone kept the yes, you were made for safety. Right now, things are changing for the better. Heaven is telling you to use what you have, the things you've forgotten about. Your speech, your imagination, your kindness, and your determination are what will help you break through. Don't think less of things that seem normal. God does things that are easy to see. Don't forget that Moses only had a stick. David only had a stone with him. Still, both were tools for change. It's the same for you, chosen one. Your M is not just for looks. It's a sign of direction. It brings you back to your purpose and reminds you that faith leads to fate. You are engraved on the palms of my hands. God meant that you were exactly what He said. Your hands do more than just hold things. They are prophets. They've made, they've fought, they've been good. Now heaven says they're ready to get it. Now is the time for you to activate. Do not question your calling anymore. Do not ask if you are ready anymore. If it wasn't true, you wouldn't be hearing this. The M shows that you already meet the requirements. Everything you've lost has made you stronger. What you've been through has made you stronger. Heaven is moving now. Open your hands, chosen one. Feel how heavy that holy mark is. It's a warning that the miracle you've been hoping for isn't coming from outside. It's coming out from inside. You make things possible. You have the answer. You are what comes into being. Take what you have and use it. Say it. Call it out. Get inside it. Heaven has already told you it's okay. Picked one, pay close attention. Heaven is telling us that it's already moving. It's not an accident that you've been feeling that quiet stirring in your chest and a strong pull toward change lately. It proves something. Being in cosmic harmony has caused the energy around you to change. You've arrived at the time of year when spiritual things become clear. What was promised starts to take shape, beloved one. The M on your hand is more than just a mark. We have a goal. It means that you carry an energy from heaven that makes miracles happen. That's why the mood of a room can change when you walk in. That's why people are drawn to your calm, your words, and your presence. You do more than talk. You act. Things get moved around when you move. This isn't power. This is a blessing. It was written into your DNA by heaven's plan before you even breathed. You've been through long nights and empty seasons because heaven had to strengthen your base before it could reach further. Every loss was building. Every delay was planned. You weren't getting in trouble. You were being put in place. Even though you couldn't see it at the time, heaven was writing the parts of your story that were meant to be written. I remember going on a walk through my own secret years. It didn't make sense. Doors that used to open smoothly started slamming shut. The people I believed in the most turned against me. But I see now that it was God's trimming. I could hear God's voice better as my group got smaller. Isolation isn't always the same as loss. It means speeding up. When your gift is about to grow, heaven takes you away. Picked. The mark you wear is not for looks. It works properly. It's heaven's mark that says, "This one is mine." That letter M stands for miracle because you heal and give hope to others. Indeed, what you say in faith comes true because what you say comes true from heaven. It also means control because you know how to weather storms without giving up. You have been asked to lead, teach, heal, and build. The fire you went through wasn't meant to kill you. It was meant to make your goal clear. This is why you've been feeling stressed lately. Gold only shines after it has been polished. You were never meant to be broken by God. He was pushing you to make you ready for the gift that's coming. Anointed one, the time of magical transfer has come. What was put back is now being given out. Everything is falling into place, according to God's plan. Money, favor, and chances. This is the same power that split the Red Sea and fed a lot of people. You won't chase it this time, though. It will find you. God only knows where you are. The promise knows your name. This is why the fighting got worse. Your fortune is close, but don't be scared. You are not hidden. You can remember your promise with the M on your hand. God is on your side. Angels are working for you, even when you feel tired. The winds of spiritual change are blowing. In this moment, you are moving in the beat of holy speed. Picked one, take a moment to breathe. Now is the time for you to activate. Soon, every closed door will make sense. Every delay will turn out to be amazing. The hands that carried sadness will now carry things that matter. What was empty will now be full. The miracle is not far away. Your faith is already making it work. Let your hands go. The mark never came up by chance. It was always the chosen plan. When you finally understand that what you carry was never meant to stay silent, a holy thing takes place. Everything starts to move faster. As soon as you accept that heaven has given you heavenly plans, doors that wouldn't open before start to open on their own. Conversations make sense. There are connections. Why? Because your recognition lets heaven's freedom come. You are now in a frequency where hope and making things happen come together. Anointed one, you have been through times of refinement that others would not have been able to handle. You weren't hurt by the fire you walked through. It gave you a name. In light of this, your spirit feels larger, more aware, and more sensitive right now. You are connecting with spirit at a higher level. Your DNA has been changed by fate, so you can't go back to the way things were. From the beginning of this trip, you're not the same person. You are the improved version that was made through hard work and purpose. Every trial has taught you to be smart. Every breakup made you more clear. You no longer look for short-term approval because heaven has already stamped your character in stone. The M on your hand is proof that you own it. And heaven is saying, this one carries my image. This means that what you say has power, your presence has peace, and your obedience has power. I remember the moment when I finally woke up and understood that every failure was a way of showing me the way. God kept showing me how to walk through the rains, even though I asked Him to stop them. I learned that day that God's favor is not comfort, but ability. The blessing gets stronger, not when things get easy, but when you can't be shaken. Heaven is calling you, chosen one, to become more aware. You're not waiting for someone to let you. You are going in the future. Your hands are more than just tools. Their job is to send signals. Something changes in the things we can't see when we pray, write, build, or comfort. You no longer need to force things to happen. By lining them up, you magnetize them. The M was never supposed to make you unique. It was meant to help you decide. Now is the time of year when everything you touch grows. Businesses, ideas, relationships, and chances will all start to react to your appearance. Not because of luck, but because of a law from God. Heaven cares about what it marks. The letter M on your hand is a sign from God that His favor is real, can be tracked, can be given to others, and is blessed. You didn't waste time waiting. It was making cloth. Heaven has been interweaving miracles into your days so that they will happen in the right order. People who used to ignore you will now see how far you've come, not out of pride, but because you deserve it. Because when you rise, people will remember your mark. To rise, you are a mirror. Pay close attention. It looks like the sky is open above you. They are getting ready for what's coming next. The money is being moved around. Delays are going away. It won't take long to do what used to take years. God is speeding you up as you walk. But keep this in mind. Speeding up needs steadiness. Keep your faith, thanks, and humility close by. Chosen one, the power you hold isn't just a sign. It does its job. You can change the mood, bless things that other people miss, and bring the dead back to life. It's time to use the power that heaven has given you. Make your hands longer. Talk about life. Have hope and move. You're more than just a character in the story. You are what comes after it. You no longer have the hour you've been waiting for. It's right here. Now that heaven is perfectly lined up, the spiritual plan that has been hidden inside you starts to come out. The mark you wear, the M, has always been your key to getting things done. It's heaven's way of telling you that you were never meant to just watch miracles happen. You make things possible. The way that heaven wants to move is through you, beloved one. Do you feel it? It feels like the air around your life is charged. The spirit of you is eager and ready. That's not stress. It means speeding up. The spirit world is pushing you forward and telling you to take charge. The time to hide has passed. The delay did what it was supposed to do. The tests have shown that you have faith. Now heaven is telling you, move. Every seed you planted in faith is now coming to harvest. The prayers you thought heaven had forgotten are coming back to you as gifts. Not denying wasn't what was kept from them. The timing was just right. You weren't ready before, but now you're ready to answer your calling. You're strong enough to carry weights without getting hurt. You won't be crushed by heaven's plenty. It will prove you. That shift has happened to me before. The moment when everything that can't be seen starts to react all of a sudden. I remember going into rooms that seemed impossible at the time and seeing doors open that no one could open. It was not my fault that I worked harder. It was because I finally got in sync with the beat of heaven. It starts to chase you when you stop chasing what has already been planned. You, picked one, are going through that right now. You are living in the season of magical change. Heaven is letting go of resources, knowledge, connections, and chances that have been stored for years. There will be times when God's favor seems almost unfair and things just seem to fall into place. It's not luck. That's how you match. When time and commitment come together, wonders happen easily. You have been faithful with little things, and now you are being given a lot. As you rise, know that you have more responsibility with each new level. Heaven isn't just blessing you to make you feel better. It gives you the power to make a difference. The power, money, and knowledge that are being given to you are meant to help build the kingdom, not only your picture, chosen one. Watch out. As the season goes on, things will try to take your attention away. There will be fakes that look like chances and are meant to pull you away from the holy path. Now, more than ever, you'll need to be smart. Peace will show you the way. If it puts stress ahead of reason, it's not from God. Now is not the time to back down out of fear or doubt. You are powered by the same force that raised Christ from the dead. In other words, nothing can stop what God has already let go. Heaven sends help as soon as you decide to walk in complete obedience. Your faith will open every door, make every link, and work every miracle for you. Picked one, open your hands wide again. Feel that heartbeat. That's energy from God. That's waking your mission. You are the authority that breaks chains and the light that breaks circles. The mark on your hand isn't just for looks. It's a statement. It says that you are part of heaven's army and have been picked to change countries and bring back holy order. You're not taking a chance. The future is coming true for you. Next, you'll get proof of everything you've been hoping for. It is no longer time to wait. The window to heaven is open. The launch has begun. Picked. God is now moving heaven with great accuracy. Every part of your story, every delay, every loss, and every detour is working together to make something beautiful. You were never behind. You were being put together. What looked like waiting was actually getting things in sync. You were being tuned to the frequency of heaven so that you would know right away when the relief came. Anointed one, pay attention to this. The move has already started. The hands that dried your tears before are about to give you plenty. The same heart that went through sadness is about to burst with happiness. God didn't forget how hard you worked or how many sacrifices you made. Nothing has been missed. The M on your hand is heaven's sign that your time of healing has arrived. You've been trekking through the wild enough to know that not every loss is a failure. Some of them were redirections. Some were divine changes that changed your fate for the better. The storms you lived through were not meant to drown you. They were supposed to make you brave. That's why you came out of it stronger, smarter, and more blessed. You know how to keep still and trust even when things don't look good. That's a rare kind of hope, and God loves it. I remember when things changed for me. I knew respect was the key to success at that moment. I stopped asking God for signs and began to act as if I already had them. At that point, wonders were commonplace. Before I knocked, doors started to open. Provision showed up without a fuss. Heaven doesn't care about noise. It reacts to being lined up. You are going through that right now. chosen one. Your adjustment is speeding things up. Things that used to take years will now only take weeks. Divine time has grown up, so delays are going away. You're no longer looking for chances. They're getting to you. Miracles are drawn to you now that your spirit finally matches the beat of heaven. But keep this in mind. Favor is not random. It makes sense. You have power because God gave it to you. And that requires having good intentions. It's not just money that's being released as wealth. It's mental power, insight, and knowledge. People will pay attention when you talk. Not because of your voice, but because the words you speak carry the power of heaven, crowned one. That's why you felt the fighting getting worse. The enemy always makes things worse before you confirm it. Don't worry though. Your win has already been recorded in heaven. Before you were sent, you were sealed. The fire you've been through has only made you stronger. Every no you got made room for yes from God. Every wall that stood in your way was a setup for discovery. You are now in the age of divine force. As you obey, miracles will start to happen more and more. You can talk to heaven faster if you talk about life. It takes less time for good things to happen when you act in faith. The spiritual is not far away. It lives inside you. You are both a channel and a carrier, as shown by the M on your hand. What runs through you will bless not only your home, but also future generations. Chosen one, take a moment to reflect. Take a big breath. Heaven is now more nearby than ever. You can feel it, the peace that can't be explained, the slight change in the air, the feeling that something terrible is about to happen that can't be stopped. It's not hype. It's holy. You are standing at the right time. Move forward. Make use of the mark. Make the plan work. As you learn more about this discovery, keep in mind that heaven is doing more than just blessing you. Plans are being given to you. What is being let go of now isn't just short-term comfort. It's a family plan. The M you carry is more than just a sign. It's a book of spiritual instructions. It stands for magic, creation, and control. Now, these three forces are coming together in your life to make you into the kind of vessel that heaven can trust with a more holy one.